Hey family, I hope you're doing good by the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Listen, I just got done reading a very important book, and the name of the book is the book of Ezra. It comes right after First Chronicle, Second Chronicle, and right after Ezra is Nehemiah. And you know the book of Nehemiah, what is about? It's about rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, because you know what happens after the king Nebuchadnezzar takes the Israelites into exile for 70 years, and now whole Israelites, their culture, their language, their traditions are attacked. And now this is the transformations is taking place. And what I want to reiterate, what is happening today modernly, you see there is that sort of aggressiveness other nations have towards Israel that date back to when Israel was given the land of Canaan. Because many times when God promised to Abraham, the reason I'm taking back to history, so because a lot of people who don't know or understand the history, they might jump into a conclusion that, you know, because you see what's a lot of American audience and the people who do not have the historical, they do not have a historical understanding of Israel. That's why there is a number of growing anti-Semitism is taking place in America and all over the world, and that's why it's very important for me to share this with you. The what is happening right now, modern day Iran. Did you know Iran formerly called Persia, and which Persia went all the way from east to the Central Asia, as a significant prophetic insight to the past and also to the future. So the very first temple was destroyed by Babylon. So Babylon, was the people that was very powerful at that time. They had the great rule. Babylon, I think they ruled between from the sixth century to up until 530 BCE. Around this point, if I'm not mistaken, maybe my dates are incorrect, but that's perfectly fine. Why do I say that? Because I am trying to object the point that will bring a transformational thinking to you, because a lot of people who are not understanding what's happening in modern day, it is a significant, has a historical strings attached to it. So right now, this first temple was destroyed by the Babylon. Second temple was destroyed by the Romans, and now the rest of the walls is left there, and that's called the Wailing Wall, the Western Wall. That's what the Western Wall is calling, and that's where Jews prayed, and then pray for. First of all, they grieve for the destruction of the temple and also for the city, and also they are praying for the rebuilding of the temple. That's what they're praying, and now you see what is actually taking place in a modern day, that Israel is being attacked, and also they want to destroy the Jerusalem and Israel, but there it's go back to the land of Canaan, when it's not, before it's called Israel. I know a lot of people saying it's called Palestine, but before it was called Palestine, it was the land of Israel and Judaism land, and God gave it to them, and that's called Canaan. And when God gave Canaan to them, that land became Israel, because Israel name come from Jacob, because God changed the name of Jacob to Israel, and because Jacob means is cheater. Jacob meaning of Jacob is like cheating, something like that. But Israel means bless, so that's why God gave the name Israel to Jacob, and that's where the name's drive is coming from. My son earlier asked me what's the meaning of what's Jew. Jew come from Judah, the people of Judah. So there was a southern kingdom, a northern kingdom, and the Israel was divided under the rule of David, Judah And then under when it came the when King Solomon started ruling all the kingdoms, he united them. Solomon, as you know, um, the son of David, the son of Uriah's wife with David. So anyhow, um, this is like the Jews have a historical ties back to Jerusalem. Jerusalem being the holy place, and it's connects the three major monotheist religion, being Judah. Ju- it, you talk about Israeli, Judaism, and then Christianity and Islam. These are the most largest religion. I mean, I wouldn't say that Judaism is the largest, but Christianity and the Islam is one of the major religion in the world, and Jewish also. But right now, what is taking place is the rebuilding of the third temple. Is historic back to, because from the time the second temple was destroyed, in the 70 BCE, it was 70 years, right? 70 years that Israelites were in exile um, in Babylon. So now God is, I believe, truly believe in my heart and mind, that what is unveiling right before your eyes is that God brought his remnant back to because God said in Jeremiah that I will gather my people from all the face of the earth. And that's what exactly happened when the time of in 1946 or 48, 47 and 48, when Israelites became a nation. So God brought them back. They became the nation, and now God is brought the remnant back, and it's time for the third temple is gonna build, because I think it's getting to the point where it's alerting all the Arab nations to 70 AD temple destroyed. That's correct, and a lot of the surrounding nations not a new generations not understanding that the it's not a politically, it's prophetically what is happening, that God is brought the Israelites remnant back. God gathered Israel from um, uh, Russia, Germany, because Jew was scattered deep in Russia. So God's gathered them from Poland, Russia, Germany, brought back to the land of Israel. Now it's time. Even the red heifer is being found. It's not a coincidence, because it had to happen for the rebuilding of the third temple. This is the prophetic insight that I get understands, and I want to hear yours. What do you think? Is third temple is going to be built or not? I believe the third temple is going to be built, and that's the time when the Jews begins to going to sacrifice, and they're going to turn back to God. And at the same time, I believe that there is something's going to happen where they're going to realize that the Jesus Christ is the true Messiah. This is going to be revealed to them, because they believe, I think a lot of Judaism believing that the rebuilding of the third temple is God giving the kingdom back to, kingdom meaning dominion, like back to Israel, like they can be able to rule. But now that's not just to that point, but also why is that happening? So the true Messiah could come on the display at the same time as they're rebuilding a temple. I think Israel, true conversion is going to happen, and God is going to reveal his son to the people of Israel. Well, thank you so much. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.